Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to add sleeve into this lace summer top. But before that, you have to watch the original video first. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. For the original top, I only make short sleeve and I use yarn Veda fingering weight yarn. It's beautiful, but not this color, okay? I use different color. You have to watch the original video. Alright, in this one cake, I can make 3 tops out of it, which is this one right here, this one right here, and also the one that I'm wearing but without the sleeve because I just add the sleeve recently. The whole point of this video is just to encourage people to play around with the design. You can add your personal taste to it, you know, like adding some details, some length, changing the sleeve, or something like that. Just play around with it, just have fun. And I wasn't planning to make a tutorial for this at all, but recently I post this top picture and a lot of you asking for a tutorial, and here we are. And I want to share with you what I do different on this top too. And for this top I use yarn bee spinach. This is category 3 lightweight DK yarn, but it's very thin. I feel like a fingering weight yarn. And I also use smaller hook side for this top. The original top called for 5mm crochet hook, but this black top I use 4.5mm hook. And I did add a couple more rows before I joined the body. So yeah, just play around with it, just try it on. This is a top-down design, which means you can try it on as you go, which I love. And if you want it longer, or even you want to make a dress, you just keep adding more rows. Super easy and fun to play around, in my opinion, and I hope you're having fun too. So yeah, on this top, I add a few rounds on the sleeve and then a few rounds on the body because I use smaller hook side and the side for the top gonna be different, gonna be smaller. I wanna show you the finished project here. This is the original one. So beautiful. Love it so much. Look at the details. Love it, love it. And I love this one so much too. And I will try it on and show you what it looks like on me as well. This is the length on the sleeve. And if you want it longer, it's very easy to do, and I will explain how can you do it on the tutorial as well. Alright, let me go change and show you this black color. I'm back. Look at this. So pretty. I love it so much. This might be a little difficult to see, but yeah, I love them both so much. As you can see, this is a little bigger because I use a bigger hook side. Love it, love it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy and let's get started. Okay, here is the original top that I've made, and I made in size small. And I'm gonna use 5mm crochet hook because the original top called for a 5mm crochet hook. And I'm gonna use the same yarn, yarn Veda, super beautiful. It is fingering weight yarn. And here's what it looks like at the bottom. For the sleeve, we're gonna crochet on the right side in the round. And I'm gonna use a lace shell stitch. Alright. I want you to look at this shell stitch here. This is underarm, right at the middle of the underarm. I have one lace shell stitch there. That is where I'm gonna start adding new yarn and make lace shell stitch. Okay? Then we also gonna crochet into this corner, and I'm gonna mark with my stitch marker because I want to make sure you see and you understand what's going on. I know there's multiple colors, it might be difficult for you to see, and I'm sorry for that. And this corner as well, right at this chain 2 space in the middle of the lead shell stitch, and I call that corner. So we're gonna start right here. I want to explain a little bit before we start. If you are making size extra small, small, medium, you are going to have one lead shell stitch at the underarm here. But if you're making size large, extra large, double extra large, you are going to have 2 lead shell stitches at the underarm. And other than that, you are going to follow the same steps. I got my yarn here. First, I'm gonna make slip knot. Then I already insert my hook into that lead shell stitch. The same chain that I have lead shell stitch. I insert my hook there, and then I insert my hook into that slip knot that I just made. Let me zoom in real quick here. Okay, then I yarn over my hook, pull up a loop, then I'm gonna make 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna make 2 double crochet into the same chain stitch. One, 2. Chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same chain stitch. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm gonna make 1 lead shell stitch into this corner where I place my stitch marker. Right at this chain 2 space. For the lead shell stitch, you're gonna make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet, all into the same space, and all that count as 1 lead shell stitch. So I have 1 double crochet here, I have 2, I have 3, then I chain 2, then I make 3 more double crochet into the same space. Okay, then I'm gonna make 1 lead shell stitch into each chain 2 space right at the middle of the lead shell stitch around until I reach this corner. So I'm gonna make lead shell stitch into this chain 2 space. Oops. Have 1 double crochet, have 2, I have 3, then I chain 2, then I make 3 more double crochet into the same space. Okay, then lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space right here. Lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Let shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Let shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Here's what it looks like so far. Let shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Let shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Let shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Then we're gonna make let shell stitch into this corner right at this chain 2 space, right here where I mark. Then we're gonna end the round with slip stitch into the third chain that we did at the beginning. Right here, I insert my hook there, yarn over hook, pull up a loop and pull it through. Round 1 is complete and I have 11 let shell stitches around. Here's what it looks like. From now on, gonna be easy. Round 2, slip stitch into each of next 2 stitches. I insert my hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through. Insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through. Then slip stitch into this chain 2 space. I insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through. Then we're gonna chain 3, count as 1 double crochet. Then make 2 double crochet into the same space. Chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same space. And then we're gonna make 1 let shell stitch into each chain 2 space around. And you should have the same stitch count, which is 11 let shell stitches. So let shell stitch into this chain 2 space. Let shell stitch into the next space. Okay. Keep making 1 let shell stitch into each chain 2 space around, and I will be back when I'm at the end of round 2. And this is the last space on round 2. Then we're gonna end the round with slip stitch into the third chain. I insert my hook into that third chain, yarn over hook, pull up a loop and pull it through. Here's what it looks like at the end of round 2, and I have the same 11 lead shell stitches around. I'm not increased or decreased. And for round 3 and round 4, we're gonna make exactly the same as round 2. And I'm gonna show you a little bit here on round 3. I'm gonna make slip stitch into each of next 2 stitches. I'm gonna insert my hook into the next stitch, yarn over hook, pull up a loop and pull it through. Then I insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over hook, pull up a loop and pull it through. Then slip stitch into the chain 2 space, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through. Then chain 3, count as 1 double crochet. Then make 2 double crochet into the same space, chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same space, and then we're gonna make 1 lead shell stitch into each chain 2 space around. Next space here, make lead shell stitch there. Make exactly the same as round 2. Lead shell stitch into the next space. Oops. Okay. Okay, here's what it looks like so far on round 3. Alright, you're gonna keep repeating that around, and then for round 4, you're gonna do the same as round 2. Alright, and I will be back when I'm at the end of round 4. I'm at the end of round 4, and for round 5, we're gonna start the same. We're gonna make a slip stitch into each of next 2 stitches. I insert my hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through. Then slip stitch into the next stitch, slip stitch into the chain 2 space, chain 3, count as 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet into the same space, chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same space. Now, this time we're gonna chain 1 before we make the next lead shell stitch. So I chain 1 and make lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Then I'm gonna repeat this around. I chain 1, lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space, repeat, chain 1, lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Okay, you're gonna keep repeating this around. You're gonna chain 1, then you're gonna make a lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Repeat that around. And we're doing this to slowly grow our sleeve to make it like a bell sleeve. If you don't like a bell sleeve, you can just keep repeating round 2 over and over to your desired length. Alright, but yeah, for me, I gonna make a bell sleeve. I gonna repeat this around. And this is gonna be the last space. After I make the last lace shell stitch, I make sure to chain 1. Then I'm gonna slip stitch into the 3rd chain. At the beginning here, insert the hook, yarn over pull up a loop and pull it through. Round 5 is complete and I have the same 11 lace shell stitches around, but this time I have chain 1 in between each lace shell stitches. Alright, and for round 6, 7, 8, 9, we're gonna repeat round 5. So I'm gonna show you a little bit. This is round 6. We're gonna make slip stitch into each of next 2 stitches. Slip stitch into this chain 2 space, then we chain 3, count as 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet into the same space, chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same space, then we chain 1. Let's shell stitch into the next chain 2 space, we chain 1, let's shell stitch into the next chain 2 space, okay. And yeah, like I said, round 6, round 7, round 8, round 9. We're gonna make exactly the same as round 5. Keep doing that and I will be back when I'm at the end of round 9. I'm at the end of round 9. As you can see, the sleeve start to grow this way, like get a little wider. Then for round 10, we're gonna make a slip stitch into each of next 2 stitches. Start the same. I make slip stitch into the next stitch here. Slip stitch into the next stitch. Slip stitch into the chain 2 space. Chain 3, count as 1 double crochet. 2 double crochet into the same space. Chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same space. Alright, then next we're gonna chain 2. 1 lace shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Oops. Then we're gonna repeat, we're gonna chain 2, 1 lace shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. You're gonna keep repeating this. You're gonna chain 2, lace shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Repeat that around, and I will be back when I'm at the end of round 10. Okay, this is gonna be the last space. Then we chain 2. And we're gonna end the round with slip stitch into the 3rd chain right here. Round 10 is complete and I have the same 11 lace shell stitches around, but this time we have chain 2 spaces in between the lace shell stitches. Alright, and for round 11, 12, 13 and 14. We're gonna repeat round 10, exact same. I'm gonna show you a little bit on round 11. I'm gonna make slip stitch into each of next 2 stitches. And then slip stitch into the chain 2 space, chain 3, count as 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet into the same space, chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same space. Then we chain 2. 1 lead shell stitch into this chain 2 space right at the middle of the lead shell stitch. Alright, next you're gonna chain 2, 1 lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space here. Repeat that around. Like I said, we're gonna repeat exact same as round 10. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that, and I will be back when I'm at the end of round 14. I'm at the end of round 14. Here's what it looks like. And for round 15, make a slip stitch into each of next 2 stitches. Start the same. Then slip stitch into this chain 2 space, chain 3, count as 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet into the same space, chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same space, and then we're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space here. Repeat, chain 3. Lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Okay. Next, you're gonna repeat. You're gonna chain 3 and then lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space. Keep repeating that around, and I will be back when I'm at the end of round 15. Here is the last space. And then we're gonna chain 3. Then we're gonna slip stitch into the 3rd chain to end the round. At the end of round 15, I have the same 11 lead shell stitches around, but this time I have chain 3 in between each lead shell stitches. Okay, and for round 16, 17, 18, 19, repeat round 15. I'm gonna show you a little bit on round 16. Make slip stitch into each of next 2 stitches. Slip stitch into the chain 2 space, chain 3, 2 double crochet into the same space, chain 2, 3 double crochet into the same space, chain 3, lead shell stitch into the next chain 2 space, chain 3, lace shell stitch into the next chain 2 space, alright. I'm gonna keep repeating round 15 and I will be back when I'm at the end of round 19. I'm at the end of round 19 here. Next, I'm gonna cut a yarn and weave the end because I'm very happy with the length. If you want longer sleeve, feel free to add more rounds. I increase every other 5 rounds here. So if you want to make it longer for round 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, I recommend adding 4 chains in between the lace shell stitch. Okay, I want to show you this one. For this top, I made 24 rounds. As you can see, the length is very similar as this one that I'm working on right now because I use smaller hook side, right? So yeah, the last 5 rounds here, which is round 20 to round 24, I have 4 chains in between the lace shell stitch. Just want to share this. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna cut a yarn and weave the end for this sleeve. Then I'm gonna come back to this sleeve and start the same. I hope you enjoy watching this video and I hope you give this a try. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next video. Bye bye.